Alright.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we are about to be entertained by a presentation on a teaching and learning module that incorporates computational thinking skills in painting techniques. Dear Puan Irma Rahayu, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this awaited presentation. Before the presentation begins, please allow me to introduce our presenter. Our Honorable Puan Irma Rahayu is a wonderful visual art teacher for 18 years. She has received the Innovative Teacher Award for the state of Selangor in 2021, as well as Best School Teacher Video Award from TikTok Malaysia and Edu Influencer in KPM. Without further ado, I would like to welcome Puan Irma to deliver her presentation. Puan Irma, the floor is yours.
Make some
Hi. Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to teachers, students, and my follower. Hi. Okay, I'm Puan Irma. Okay, today I'm going to present to you about my innovation called Bijak Warna. Okay, that's me. All right. Okay, before I start, I would like to say thank you to my to teachers, to my students, especially to my followers, and for officers from Pejabat Paling Perdana for giving me opportunity to explain and share my innovation about creative painting techniques. Okay, I'm Puan Irma. You can call me Teacher Irma. Okay. Okay. This today I'm going to divide it into two sessions. The first session, Bijak Warna module, which I will introduce you what is Bijak Warna module. Okay, next second session, I will show to you live tutorial Bijak Warna module. Okay, this is the title, Bijak Warna, a teaching and learning module that incorporates computational thinking skills in painting techniques. This Bijak Warna comes in 3 sets. The first set, manual book. Yes, manual book of Bijak Warna module, which consists of step by step for teachers how to teach the student, step by step how to use this module. Okay. Next, yes, Bijak Warna chart. This Bijak Warna chart size suitable for teacher to teach and learning the Bijak Warna module in the class. This chart is summarized from the manual book. And of course, the Bijak Warna module for the students, it's in A4 size. For your information, this module comes in 3 level, basic level. So these basic levels consists of single image like an apple, orange, strawberry. Okay, so next, intermediate level. Okay, comes with 2 images like for this one, trees with 3 trunks, the trunk and also the leaves. So you have 2 images, which is this is what we call intermediate level. So both have QR code. That's the best thing about this model. We have QR codes which link to my YouTube channels, so the student can scan the QR code and learn video tutorial on how to color the apple and also the color the trees. Okay, for advanced level, okay, it has more images. Can you see? Alright. Also, each session of the image has a QR code so that the students, if they want to learn how to color the stone, they can straight away scan the image and straight away link to my YouTube channel, and there they will learn how to color the stone step by step. Okay, interesting, right? Okay, this module has registered to my IPO, intellectual property status. Okay, now let me explain to you. Computational thinking. Computational thinking is the ability to think logically and systematically in solving problems using the principles of computer science through step-by-step skills, according to Jeanette Wing, 2010. Jeanette Wing is the president of professors of computer science and head of the computer science department from Pittsburgh. Okay, now let me show you how I integrate 6 elements of computational thinking in painting techniques. Okay, the first one, logical reasoning. So the student think logically before color. All right. So before they color, they don't simply color, they will think first. All right. Next, algorithm. Interesting, right? Algorithm. So the students set the order of color codes. For information, there's a color codes. All right. The third one, decomposition. So student color in order from light color tone to dark color tone. Okay. Next, pattern recognition. Students set the position of color based on direction of the light. So they have to determine the light and also then only then color the image. Okay, abstraction. Student color using blending technique. This is the technique that not all the students able to do. So they only blend, focus only certain parts. Alright. Next, the final one, evaluation. Students make self-assessment with the improvement in color tone so that the artwork look realistic, meaning that they can add on color to make the object realistic. Okay, this is the most important part. Okay, in mathematics, right, when we teach maths, so we have formula, right? So in order for you to solve the maths problem, you need to refer the formula. Same goes to Bijak Warna technique. So this is the Bijak Warna. I come up with a formula, code, color, blend. So first thing, code. So student identify the color code. So that they don't simply color the image. Okay, next, color. So the student color in order. Okay, because they already set the algorithm of the color codes, right? So next, blend. I love this part. So they mix color from 4 color tone. That means in order for them to get the color tone, they have to blend the color. This is the most crucial part for the students, right? So before they color, they have to think this formula, code, color, and blend. Okay, let me show you. This is the manual. This is from the manual book. So the teacher, non-option teacher or option teacher also can use this module. So first, logical reasoning. So the student think logically before coloring. So when they look at the apple, they think 3 color code that's suitable to color apple. Alright, this is basic level. You can also use strawberry, a single image, strawberry, orange, alright, for basic level. And then think first, then see. So can you see students set the order of color codes from light tone to dark tone? Can you see where to get the color code? There. Each of the bottle, of the color bottle, consists of color code. For example, this banjo, we have yellow ochre, yellow green, yellow and green. Okay. Normally we will say light green, dark green. No, we cannot teach the student that way. Okay, because we have different shades of color, am I right? We have different shades of green, different shades of yellow, right? Okay, so the first color code will be yellow. Why the first color code yellow? To determine the light. Okay, so the second color code will be the color of the object. So here I'm going to use, I want to color this apple orange. Sorry, the apple green color. Sorry, I'm so nervous. Okay, next, the third color code will be darker, a little bit darker tone. So I'm using green. So next, okay, that's my little friend there. Okay, student color in order from light color to dark color tone. So here, the third step. So student break down, decompose, break down data and problems into smaller parts. Okay, so first they write the color code, yellow, yellow, green. Can you see the working sheet? This is the formula, okay? They write the color tone, yellow, yellow, green, and green. Next, they color the box. Why they color the box? So that they know that the difference, the differences between yellow and yellow green. Because yellow is yellow, yellow green is different. We don't call light green, okay? So they color like this. Okay, first step they will color yellow first. Then they will color yellow green. Next one, the student will put a little bit of green. That will be the darker tone. Next, my little friend there. Okay, so students set the color after this. After the students set the position of color based on the direction of the light, can you see the blending technique? Okay, so the student only color first yellow to yellow green. Okay, before that, okay, can you see? Yellow to yellow green. Can you see the line between yellow and yellow green? So we need to get rid of the line. So that's how the blending technique comes. So you only blend the lines using a very small amount of water. So you blend there and then stop. And then after that, in between yellow, green, and also green, the line. So you blend the line. Okay, you only blend the line. Okay, all right, that's the blending technique. Okay, now can you see here? So after you blend, this is the fifth step. Student color using blend technique and focus only certain parts. Yes, they don't just color the whole apple. They only color in between the lines. And yes, you will get this color. Okay. Last one, okay, evaluation, the student making judgment. Student makes self-assessment with improvement in color tone so that the artwork look realistic. Yes, in order for the student color an apple realistically, they have to use at least 3 tone. This is the formula, 3 tone. If don't use 1 tone, it's not gonna work. Okay. And also this, each of the module have QR code, so the students straight scan, and then it's linked to my YouTube channel, Bijak Cikgu Irma. So you can follow my YouTube channel. Okay. Okay, now, okay, I already done pre-test and post-test for my students, Form 3 students. So you must be amazed to see the results. Okay. Okay, this is the post-test before, pre-test before. Okay, the student only use one color. Okay, the student use color based on their experience in coloring, their knowledge about painting, about coloring from Form 1 and Form 2. So they only use one color. But look, after they use the Bijak Warna module, can you see the difference? Yes, okay. So the most important things about this module Bijak Warna, this Bijak Warna techniques, thinking process. Like maths, you have a working process, right? So in coloring also, we have a process. That's the process. If the process, if the students wrongly put a color code, so you can know the results, right? Okay. So from here, student can analyze the color. During my lesson, they ask me, teacher, can I use different shades of red? Can. You explore the color, you analyze the color. Some of the students use black for the third color code. So from the third color code, and then okay, intermediate level. So this is the pre-test before intermediate level. So they only use one color code. So look, all right, this is the intermediate level for mangosteen. Can you see the difference? The best thing is the thinking process. So they don't simply think, they don't simply color, but they think first before they color. Okay. So this is advanced level. Look, oh my, look at the ant and the leaves. Okay, there's a stone there actually, but then, well, okay, they color based on the experience, right? So after this advanced level, look the difference, right? Okay, they know the color code. They know the suitable color code. Rationally, they put the color code. They line out the color code. That's the formula of Bijak Warna module. Okay, so they gain confidence to color advance. They gain confidence to hold the brush because they already know the colors that they want to use. Now, I'm sure teachers, visual art teacher, they will ask you, teacher, what color I need to use for the end? What color I need to use for the leaves? Am I right? So this time they don't ask you, they ask their friends. What if I use black color? So can you see the stone? What if I use yellow ochre, brown and black? So that they interpret the color, they analyze the color, all right? So, and also learning to paint using Bijak Warna module, using applications, scan QR codes, foster self-learning. Yes. During this pandemic, most of my students are at home and then they hardly come to school. And then during online learning also, I use this technique, okay? And then the student will scan the color code, they scan the image and then straight away learn how to color those images, okay? These are my students, look. Can you see? She used orange, the first color code, light color code, orange, and then red, and then brown. When they want to determine the color code, when they use the color code, they will ask me, they will ask me, can I use black? I said, you have to try it first. You have to analyze it first. Then you see the result. Am I right? Okay. This is Cikgu Anis Narisa from SMK Pramujaya, Pekanbahan. I love to see how she display the module Bijak Warna behind her studio seni. I think she's here. I'm not sure. This Bijak Warna technique also can apply to Form 4 student. Okay, it's not restricted to only apple, only mangosteen. You can use banana, you can use fish, you can use capsicum like that. Right? Okay, this is special needs student from Cikgu Haliza. She teach SMK Bandar Koda Tinggi Shalam. Her students have difficulties in learning and hearing problems. So I'm so touched when this module also can be applied to special needs students, especially for basic level. Okay, so you can see how the students learn using the color code and also how how these students can actually learn. Okay, next. All right, okay. So Bijak Warna module can foster students to master the basic skills in 21st century learning. Creative, critical thinking, communication, 4C1V. The first one, creative. Students create new artworks using the power of imagination through thinking strategy. Yes, the power of imagination. They think before they color. What if I use this color? What if I use this color? Right? Critical thinking, students think logically and rationally before doing drawing and coloring activities. Next, communication, yes. Students exchange views and info regarding appropriate color codes. Yes, and then it enhances their color codes, it enhances digital literacy, which is color coding, which is coding skills, okay? Collaboration, students share ideas in determining a color code that is appropriate according to the image. The most important thing is value, okay? Students learn about the ethics of authenticity in producing artwork and can avoid plagiarism. Yes, because they strategize the color code. They think of their own color code. So it's originally from them. Okay. Yes. Don't forget teaching and learning Bijak Warna module through YouTube. I have 3,000 subscribers for now. Okay. Thank you very much for my followers. Hi. And also teaching and learning Bijak Warna through TikTok, fun learning concept. So thank you to my followers. You can also follow my TikTok channel, Bijak Seni Cikgu Irma, where you have all the Bijak Warna tips over there. Okay, and yes, I'm so glad that I received recognition from TikTok Malaysia for one of the anugerah video, Cikgu Sekolah Terbaik. Yes, the impact of Bijak Warna module, mastering the process of computational thinking elements in coloring activities. So the student will go through each steps of computational thinking. They cannot skip the steps. They have to go to first step, second step, third step, right? And then there's master tone coloring techniques systematically and realistically. That's the most important thing. Okay. Next, coding skill. It's a digital literacy nowadays. So now they don't simply, okay, teacher, what color that I need to use to color an ant, orange, and etc. So they use color codes. Okay. And fourth, interactive learning, that is the use of QR codes. Yes, of course. And cultivate self-learning. So now, teacher acts as a facilitator. Students do all the activities, okay? And they compare their color codes, their working process among their students. Okay, yes, computational thinking, it's powerful when integrated into the curriculum. Am I right? Okay. Okay, before I end the section, but this is only the first session. Okay, I'm going to show you the tutorial how to use Bijak Warna module. But before that, I would like to say thank you very much to Puan Azilawati, officer from JPN Selangor, Puan Doreen, SIC Plus Math, Puan Mahfuza, Puan Rumila, Puan Zaharima, Puan Zaisah Hiraton for giving me this opportunity and for me to explain about my innovation. And of course, my school administrator, Puan Hajar Mazli, and also my visual art education department, Puan Siti, Puan Zuraini, Puan Remy, and also to all my colleagues. Okay. Yes, don't forget to follow Bijak Seni Cikgu Irma TikToks and also YouTube channel. Yes, next second session, tutorial Bijak Warna module. Stay tuned. Let me prepare some of the things. So don't go anywhere. I will show to you the demonstration. Okay. Alright, okay. This is my working station. You can see the color. Okay, let me introduce you. The importance of color coding. Alright, look. Okay, alright. So, normally we will say light blue. This is light blue, right? And also dark blue. So, please stop doing it. This is sky blue. Can you see the color code here? Sky blue. Alright. It's on the bottle, it's written on the bottle. This is ultramarine. And also this is Prussian blue. So we have different shades of color code. Name. And another one. Okay. Okay. Another set. Okay. You will say this is light brown. Wrong. This is yellow ochre. Look. This is yellow ochre. Can you see? Okay, yellow ochre. This is lemon yellow. This is lemon yellow. Okay, lemon yellow. So now, from now onwards, please start using color codes. Don't simply say light yellow, light green. Okay, this is yellow ochre. Of course, this is brown. And we have another shade of, this is not darker brown. This is viridian. Okay, viridian. This is Vandyck brown. Sorry. Okay. For different shades of green, we have, this is not light green, this is yellow green, this is yellow green, this is not green, this is not dark green, this is green. Okay, this one, viridian, right? Viridian, okay? So please start using color codes. Don't say light green, darkest green, intermediate green. No, don't. So please use color code. Okay, now this is Bijak module, Bijak Warna module. Okay, so the student can write the names here. Okay, it's A4. Here I printed it out using normal A4 paper. I print out. So I don't print on uh, the normal ketalukisan, sorry. I don't print that. Okay, so we have the steps. So the student will learn about the steps here so that they know the first step, the second step, third step. Okay, next. So, okay, now I'm going to teach you the basic level. Okay, this is the basic level. So yes, we have a QR code, and then this is the basic level, and then this is the formula. Okay, alright. So the student will write color code. So they have to think, orange. So I'm going to write the color code. I'm going to use. They will ask you, can I use white? Yes, can. So I said to them, if you use white, you can see the results here. There is no such thing of yes or no. Let them explore the color, right? Let them explore the color. Okay. So when they know, if they put this must be the light tone. If they put darker tone, it's not going to happen. It's not going to work. Okay. So let them explore. For the first moment, let them explore. That's why I say, when I do pre-test and post-test, for basic level, most of them trying to explore. And then the intermediate, when intermediate level, they already master the color code. So they carefully put the color codes. They carefully color. For advanced level, then only during advanced level, most of my students, from P students, can master the skills, the technique, the printing technique skills, realistic. They can manage to come up with a very realistic effects of the color. So because they know what color codes, they actually explore. Okay, let them explore, teacher. Let them explore. Okay, so for now, I'm going to use yellow. So let the student write yellow. Next, yellow green. Yellow, green. So they set the color codes. Next, green. So you know, right, teacher? So if they use one color code, you already see the previous pre-test, right? They only use one color code. It doesn't come up with a very nice color tone, right? So they need to use at least three color code. Okay, so next, okay, the tips. Please, teacher, please don't let the student use this flat brush. I call it square brush. This flat brush. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to work. Use round brush. This one. Look at the tips. Round brush. Don't use flat brush to color. Okay. Please advise the student, don't buy a flat brush. Use round brush. It's easy for you to blend and color. So can you see the difference? This is round brush. This is flat brush. Okay, so now after the student write the color code, so they think first. Okay, then please color the box. Okay, color the box. Okay, I color the box. Why the student need color the box? You know why? Because they know the differences between yellow and yellow green. They need to know the differences. Okay, let them color the box. And then yellow, green. Okay. Okay, yellow, green. Next will be green. Okay, green. So they know the different shapes to differentiate the color codes. Okay, because yellow and yellow green is different, right? So next, after they set the color code, so next, the lighting. So they can use a different use direction. They can determine the direction, whether they want the direction of the light from here or here or from the center. Normally, I would teach them to use from the center. It's much easier for them to understand during basic level. So first, use yellow first. Don't use the third color code. So because we have number 1, number 2, and number 3. So the first one, yellow. So color here the yellow. Can you see? Okay, color here the yellow. Okay. Okay, next, yellow green. Okay, yellow green, follow the step. Right, yellow green. Last one is green. Okay. Green. Okay. Carefully color. Okay. Okay, start with a single image, an apple. Alright, okay, this is the best part, the most important part, how to blend. So using a very small amount of color, of plain water, sorry. Don't forget, please prepare a tissue for them. Okay, and then please use a small amount of clean water, sorry. So, how to blend? From between first color code and second color code, the line here. Can you see? Can you see? I hope you can see. So, blend between the first color code and the second color code. So, you blend the lines. Don't forget to say blend, blend, blend. I always say to my students, blend, 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 blend. And then stop. Okay, stop. And then color code, second color code and third color code between the line. And then blend, 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 blend. They will say blend, blend. In my class, they will say blend, 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 blend. Okay, blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. Okay, all right. Next, evaluation. So they evaluate. I will say them, okay, how do you think the apple look like? So they will say, there's a yellow spot in the middle. So again, blend again. So they will blend again. So they will blend again. They will blend, 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 blend. Right? So they will blend. It's easy. Yeah, it's easy. It's easy actually. So they will blend again. And then they will say to me, so how do apple look like? So you can see the yellow spot still. So don't worry, I said to them, you evaluate. That's why the last process of computational thinking is evaluation. So I asked them, so what color you need to add on? So they will add on yellow green. So they will add on yellow green. Okay, they will add on yellow green. Can you see? Okay, they will add on yellow green and then they blend again. Blend, 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 blend again. Okay, I'm using A4 paper, teacher. Yes, I'm using A4 paper, and then you blend, 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 blend again. Okay. And then blend. You can still see the yellow color. You can still see the yellow green. You can still see the green color. Okay, next. They will ask me, teacher, what color is this? I ask them, you think logically what color for the apple begini kan? So I said to them yellow ochre. I didn't say light brown, light darker brown. I will say the color codes. Use yellow ochre and also brown. Don't forget to blend. Can you see? So they will take yellow ochre. So during this painting technique, normally we will teach them one-to-one, right? So because of the SOP, I only say, okay, what are the color codes for orange? So they will use yellow ochre mixed with brown. Okay, mixed with brown. Okay, so they will mix with brown. Okay, so you have an apple there. Within how many seconds? How many? Less than 5 minutes. Okay, so this is for basic. So and then you can use the same module apple. Okay, let's try another color code. So they will use I want red apple. So they will use white color code, white, red, and also either black or brown for darker tone. So they will write and then they will color the same thing. So can you see they explore the color? They explore the color. They think about the color, and it's originally from them because they set the color code. Am I right? So same goes to this is intermediate level. Okay, intermediate level. Can you see? This is the formula. Same. To color leaves, so they will set the color code. If they want autumn color leaves, so they set yellow, orange, and brown. So if they want to set Malaysian color trees, they set yellow, yellow green, and also green. Am I right? So they export the color. Same goes to the trunk. So they set the color code. After they set the color code, then only they color the image. Okay. So again, they have QR code. And also advanced level. This is advanced level. Again, okay. So to color the leaves. So to color the leaves, so they set the color code and then they color the leaves according to the color codes. If the color codes they set it wrongly, or I think something weird color code like yellow or pink, so they know it will turn out like that. Okay. Here the end. So the end they will set 3 color codes. If they set only yellow, if they set only red color codes, the end will turn out to be not realistically, right? So they will set the code. Okay, and also the stone. Right? So this is the thinking process. This is the thinking process. Okay. So I think that's it for today. Okay, if you have any question, you can ask me.
Isn't it so interesting? Thank you, Cikgu Irma, for the informative and interesting presentation on painting techniques incorporating computational thinking skills. All right, ladies and gentlemen, finally, we have come to the end of our presentation. We would like to express many thanks once again to our dear presenter for the wonderful informative presentation. A big thank you to our audience too for your participation. We hope this presentation will be beneficial to everyone. Thank you for your attention and have a nice day.